I do follow the advice of make content you yourself would like to watch. That I don't know how great that goes considering I'm a total weirdo and I just like to have LPs going on in the background as I do other things, so that's how I try to make stuff. I think looking at like other channels, like as I usually reference the Oni Plays and the Game Grumps. Oh, and if you're wondering why those donuts are unhighlighted, it's because I started to record and then I realized I wasn't, so I reloaded my checkpoint. Didn't get much past, I just got hit by this guy and then back to where I was. The Oni Plays in the Game Grumps, I remember listening to a Tomar stream and him talking about how sometimes the usually the manager decides if they continue playing a game unless someone really wants to keep going, like oh, this isn't getting enough views, we should play something else instead. And I definitely don't have to worry about that. And then my donut, the Game Grumps example would be how, I don't know how current this is, it's been a hot minute since I watched any Game Grumps. This last thing recommended me was Majora's Mask, which at one point Aaron did not want to continue, but I suppose he was forced to based on the views, and like listening to him like basically apologize to the fans. It's just something I don't think he needs to do, and B was kind of sad to be like, oh, I don't like this game and I'm very bad at it, but I have to apologize for being bad and not liking a video game. What a ridiculous sentiment. I'm not doing this correctly. I gotta crank it while it's monkey gravity. I just gotta crank it with the actual button instead of pressing it and then doing nothing. Oh, it doesn't go any higher than that? Alright, so that's when the monkey gravity comes in. Can't imagine having to apologize to someone for... I guess I have apologized for not liking a game after someone recommended it to me, like... wait a minute, I should have fallen better, shouldn't I have? This time. Yes! We have gotten around... Did I even need to come up here? Was this just for donuts? Oh, no. This seems like the right way. Can't remember. It may have been Witcher 3, I don't know. But it's unimportant, but can't imagine being pressured to apologize for a game that's so ridiculous that fans could be so entitled, like, oh, you have to like the game, you have to continue on your channel, it's for us. I guess, yeah, I don't have a key? Hey, have you seen a key around here, monkey man? Is that a key right there? This death-tricity? Drop. Oh, I should turn the electricity off. Somehow. Oh, maybe it makes the key fall? It does, of course. Such a simple solution. There we go. Speaking of simple solutions, my problem of not having enough time for this channel, we'll get back to that. How are you this fine day? Shut the fuck up. Peek? Peek? The emojis, emoticons, MSN Messenger things. Go to hell. Face. I found Emily. Then I lost her again. Seriously? It almost feels like she ran away. What do you think? Don't know. What's gotten into her? You okay? Sorry, forget it. This whole conversation is stupid. Oh. Other conversations. Let's see what Emily's got for us. Happy birthday! Woohoo! Love. He scared me. What's going on? Happy birthday, JJ! My birthday's next week. Chill out. But I have the right to wish you a happy birthday before anyone else. Love. Oh, really? Really? And in order to give you a proper celebration, I've decided to come home. No way. Love. Let's celebrate together. Sweet. How about going on a private camping trip for your birthday? Sweet. Yippee! You fool. Okay then, it's settled. After we celebrate your birthday at my house, we'll head straight to the mountains. Okay. Good response, JJ. You're very much like me in that way. I'm not a big texter. Now how about our mother? I'm so glad that you grew up to be a normal person. What are you talking about? Well, you know how people are these days. More and more people are getting drawn toward abnormal relationships. And I heard that these days, young people like to say, I'm genderless. They're even pushing to make all public restrooms co-ed now. I just don't agree with any of it. Why not? Because it's abnormal. Really? Yes. What does it mean to be normal? Normal is normal, the way you were when God made you. But God designed everyone, right? Never mind. Maybe even God makes mistakes sometimes. You're acting kinda weird, Mom. You're right. Maybe I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to bed. Good night. Good night. Let's not get too into that problematic argument. I'm sure the game will most likely do it for us later if it's presenting it now. No, I seem to be at a different walking speed than usual. Maybe this is weighing on JJ's mind. At least we've got a diner with some nice burgers and fries coming up. Was that a monkey crossing? Oh yeah, because monkeys make sense. I was gonna say a simple decision I've made to make more time for this channel. Oh, I should probably dodge, or not. Is just sleep less. And it's not going well for my mental health. Is this a button? It's a switch. Huh. Let's move forward before we see whether or not we need to use that, which I'm sure we do. However, making these, I probably say however too much, making these LP episodes is a more recovering effect on my mental health. It still feels like I'm doing something. It still feels great to just, oh, I want those. How do I get? It's too dark, can't see. But mental health for me is just tanking a bit right now because my work situation is changing. The owner wants to save money, and to do so, my hours have been cut, so it's time. It's already past time to get a different job, but now life seems to be doing the absolute push that, yeah, I should get my life in order now. Okay, I guess we're connecting threads, so I'd really like to get those donuts. I guess I have to come back for them. Searching for jobs sucks. I haven't started yet. I still have to do up my resume to modernize it for current job, since I held off on that so long because every step of the job search process is agony to me. I don't know how people who say that, oh, do it like it's your job, do it 8 hours a day, after 8 minutes, I want to cease to be. What is the point of that? Why is this crevice here? I don't get it. I see the cord is electrified, so I guess I have to disconnect the power to change it. If I want to, that is. Still unsure as of now. What's that red, box? I need those. I'm guessing I can't clear this, but let's try. Sorry, JJ. Had to check. I guess I'll need the cord. It's the only other piece to this puzzle. Oh, I can swing. I hate even just thinking the word job upsets me. And the housing slash rent situation in my city is so god awful. I don't know how most people survive. It's crazy. Like $2,000 for a shoebox apartment. Right now I'm paying very minimal to just give my parents some extra money to live in a house that was built like 80 years ago by my dad's grandparents. So I'm lucky in that way that I have somewhere to live at low cost. And it's a full house rather than the aforementioned shoebox. Now what am I doing here? I have a small rope I can't grab. Oh, I think I'm just pushing the box over so I can grab that rope. As you can tell from my yawning, I'm not doing too well with the sacrifice sleep. If I get a full sleep, I'll generally wake up feeling fine. And if I don't, which is the usual, I'll wake up feeling like absolute dog shit and take about an hour to just be miserable until that passes. Oh, water. Why?
Is anyone there?
Oh, to connect the circuits up above. Of course. Ugh, there we go. Want those dog nuts? Oh, and that's enough for some new messages. Very nice. What is up, Abby? You were absent yesterday. Yeah. I slept in, so I just said screw it. We have to write an essay this time. Are you serious? An essay on a life lesson you learned from someone who you had a hard time getting along with. Ugh. I'm not going to let you copy off me this time. No! Uh-oh. So what exactly do we need to do for the essay? We need to go and talk to someone we find it hard to get along with, and summarize our experience in an essay. What a pain in the ass. Who are you going to talk to? That's a secret. What? I guess I'll talk to Professor Barbara. I'll just keep interrogating her until she goes crazy. Make sure she doesn't find out what the essay is really about, lol. Why? Who cares? If you don't like someone, it's better just say it to their face. So you're going to tell her what the essay's about, then ask her questions? Of course. You're so brave. It's also something I've never had a problem with, both talking to people I don't like and people that I don't like. I remember in high school, I had a bit of a feud with a guy when I was 18 doing an extra semester because of reasons I'm sure I'll get into eventually. But he was the quintessential high school, I guess douche is just the best way to describe it. Just all, that was when swag was big, I think. And even though he and I wanted to fight each other very badly, and I did call him out on it once, but he didn't want to because the teacher was right there. I would have thrown down. I'm a big boy. Later, I had to, since the teacher saw me as like the most responsible one in the class as I was 18 and very against it. I'll get into it when we're running. Never mind. Philip, someone left a really expensive looking watch in the workshop. Is it yours? Oh, so that's where it was. I give it to Professor Goodman. Thanks. I was really in panic mode. You could probably buy a house with how much that cost, huh? My dad gave it to me for my birthday, so I don't know how much it costs. It's probably the same price as a shitty car. I should have just slipped it into my pocket. Hey now, just kidding. It's a good thing no one did steal it. Yeah, JJ the hero. I'll make it worth your while. I'm just a kind-hearted student. Now for Lily. Jackie, did you forget your pen somewhere? Huh? How do you know that? I knew it was yours. The Sleepy's accessory gave it away. Nice sleuthing. It was simple. I instantly knew it was yours once I smelled it. Once you smelled it? Yeah. If I sniff a bit, I can tell how recently you were in the same building as me on campus. JK lol. I can never tell when you're being serious or not. It's kinda scary. I'll give you your pen back next time we get together. Thanks. And Professor Goodman. Professor Goodman, what does your wife think of your hobbies? She isn't a fan, but she understands me. Or perhaps she's merely adopted a hands-off policy. Sounds like she's a good partner. Of course, I couldn't ask for a better wife. It's very important to surround yourself with people who understand you, whether or not they're family. People are only truly alone when they have no one to understand them, and solitude is torturous. You've experienced solitude as well? Oh yes, I suffered a great deal until my wife came and saved me. I'm learning a lot here. Hey now, this isn't a lecture. You know, Jackie, you have a tendency to overthink things. Don't forget to relax every now and then. Okay, sorry. Oh, guess I might as well get into how the feud Never mind, we'll do it once I'm back where I was, because I don't think I can climb ladders on one arm, one leg. / just a body. We can close out on it and then start the next episode on the next chapter. When I was 18, I really wanted to just get away from everyone, because I was a total being of hate and anger. So my plan was to join the Canadian Armed Forces, and I became a very moral, self-righteous, uptight general asshole. But it just wasn't totally bad. Like, for the reason me and this guy had feud, was because he, being a high school douche, he was once telling a story about how him and his friends went around driving in their car and smashing mailboxes with a baseball bat like it was the coolest fucking thing ever. And I was sitting beside him at the time as he told that to someone else, and I just turned over and, like, you'd think that you're fucking cool, and I just went off on him about how much of a piece of shit he was, and, like, everyone in the class heard, of course, because I was a loud, angry person. And since after that, he just completely hated me, and I hated him for the obvious reason. So we'd feud back and then. I remember one time him and one of his friends were, like, rapping at me. Now read this, like, rapping about me, and it was so weird. I was sitting there like, are they really doing this right now? And then, like, if one of the lines was like, oh, you're studying, but I'm practicing my game. And then I, like, turned to him like the total wannabe loser badass I was. And I was like, oh, are you guys actually rapping about me? That's kind of fucking weird. But if that last thing about practicing your game, yeah, you're going to want to keep doing that. And everyone in the class was like, oh, and it made me feel real good for a second in my loserdom. Let's read this real quick. What? I knew it, says FK, if you're not looking at the screen. Knew what? You always text me back. You believe I'm the real FK, right? You fool. Said, motherfucker. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm such a dumbass. Did I do something to Emily? Why would she ignore me? I don't know. But you're probably overthinking it. Donuts. Donuts, which remind me I didn't get those ones back there. Motherfucker. Pat. No, I forgot this story of guy I was telling before. But we got new messages, so not a problem. I'll probably go back and sweep up for donuts off camera eventually. Haven't gotten around to it yet. Let's just read some more messages before we close out. Oh, and by the way, in that class, it was a math class, and my Professor Goodman voice is based on that teacher, who was fantastic. In my last semester, I had 3 fantastic, perfect teachers, and every day I'd come in, he'd go, hello, Alexander, and I'd go, hello, Mr. X teacher name, back at him in his voice, and I don't think you ever realized I was doing an impression of him, because I have a weird voice and it doesn't sound exactly like. So here's Emily and me. JJ that is. I do identify with game characters as I play them. I'm so tired. Are you okay? School's going fine, but my mom is so annoying. I thought things would get better when I got to college, but I was wrong. Lol, she's just worried about you. Love. I don't give a shit. I wish I had a mom like yours. She's nice, and she never complains about you. My family's just the easygoing type. My mom's too strict. She's so old-fashioned, so prejudiced. And lately, she's been acting even nosier than usual. Oops, sorry. I know I shouldn't complain. It's fine. Come on, cheer up. I'll make you something sweet next time we get to see each other. What would you like? Chocolate chip cookies. Donuts. Okay. Oh, Emily's a good friend. Actually, now that I think about it, my friends have baked or cooked for me many times. Won't go into the specifics right now because we got messages to read. This is our mom now. When are you coming home? I've been busy writing reports. Probably not for a bit. I know you're busy, but you need to come home once in a while. Yeah. I sent you to that dorm because you said you want to become independent, remember? And in return, you promised to balance school and family. Truly independent people are people who've learned how to keep the promises they've make. Yes, ma'am. Oh, that reminds me. Tomorrow, I want to clean up the house. Am I allowed to clean your room now? No. I'll clean it when I get home. I'm sure it's accumulated more than enough dust to merit a cleaning. I'll take care of everything. I just left a lot of important things there, and I don't want you going through them. Fine, I'll just vacuum it. No vacuuming either. You can be so difficult sometimes. Next time you come home, promise me you'll clean it up. Okay, I will. Alright, my brain has blanked on all threads except for that my friends have in the past. The most significant one, I think, was one of my best friend's girlfriend baked me a cake for my birthday one year. That was extremely nice of both him and her more so, obviously. Another is one of my other best friends is pretty good at baking and makes a nice tiramisu every now and then. That's a coffee cake for you. Those of you who don't know, I don't know how interesting this is to bring up, but having friends who do nice little things for you is extremely uplifting in life. I'm very lucky to have amazing friends both online and off, and I hope that you, viewer, have good friends who they don't need to do such things for you. I've never done anything as nice like that for my friends because I'm not good at anything applicable such as that. Applicable as in to our friendship. I can just really talk and be supportive of them. That's about it. I hope it's enough. But I hope you can find good friends if you don't have them already. I was thinking I should give some advice or something, but I don't want to be preachy. Just know that if you're struggling right now without many friends to lean on, I can't say you'll find them eventually, but I promise you, if you do, it will all be worth it. And that's about it. I'll catch you in the next time of JJ. The Missing, that is.